Hey guys, welcome back. For this final Friday of March 2022, I'll be looking at David Cook's self-named album. If guys don't know who he is or remember who he is, David Cook was a contestant on the TV show American Idol. He won the 7th season of the show back in 2008. Now, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Before I move on, however, I'd like to note real quick that before he gained popularity and rose to fame from American Idol, he was in a band he formed in high school with one of his friends. The name of the band was called Red Eye, later changed to Axiom. While in the band, they released 3 studio albums as well as 4 live albums. Then Cook went on to release his debut solo album. It was titled Analog Heart. Now, hopping back to what I would like to talk about for today's video. This is his second studio album. That was released on November 18th, 2008. This is his first album to be released by a big label company, however. The album has a runtime of about 53 minutes and contains 2 singles. They are Light On and Come Back to Me, Barbasso. Now, let's hop into some of the tracks. We kick off the album with Declaration. I didn't think it was too bad of a track, but in a way, I felt this track, along with some other tracks here on the album, are kind of generic and sound similar to other artists at the time. Online, I saw someone else compare, this album to sounds of Daughtry in some sort of way, as Daughtry was popular around this time as well. I have to admit, though, I did enjoy the vocals on Declaration. Now we get to Lion. I feel like this is one of his more well-known tracks. After hearing this track again in years, I thought it was kind of lacking in some shape or form. But, again, I did like his voice here on Light On. Some change on Come Back to Me. It is one of the slower tracks here, and I felt it was done well. I love the lyrics and vocals. I love that guitar as well. It was kind of refreshing after hearing some of the other tracks on this album. Let's try not to catch this Avalanche. I feel this is another decent track, as I feel between this track and Come Back to Me, we get some, filler tracks. I feel like some of these tracks between them are kind of generic and somewhat lacking creativity. Avalanche is another slow track we get. I feel he does well in this 4.5 minute time span. But wait, let's not make this permanent. This is one of the last slow tracks we get. This track was performed on the season 8 finale of American Idol as well. I didn't think it was too bad of a track. This track is dedicated to his brother, who battled brain cancer, and unfortunately died from it. Now, I've had the time of my life. The time of my life is the bonus track here on the album, and I'm like, I might as well hit on it, I honestly love this track. I thought he was pretty well vocally and wasn't too bad with the lyrics. My favorite tracks here on his self-named album are The Time of My Life, Permanent, and Light On. Today, I will be giving this album a 3 out of 5. It wasn't a bad album, but in a way, again, I felt like some tracks were lacking in some shape or form, or kind of sound like a generic track you would hear around this time. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments as usual. Next week, I will be looking at the Essential Weird Al Yankovic by Weird Al Yankovic. And I'll try and keep it, at 10 minutes or less, since there is about 40 tracks on this compilation album. So I'm like, I'll try and hit on as many tracks as I can while trying to keep it, that video not too long in length. So it's like not dragging on or too boring for you. So without further to say, I will see you all next week when I talk about this album.